Hello, y'all. It's 7:18 a.m. So I just came in a little late because I had an altercation just now with I'm gonna say it, this hardcore butch man dyke named Joanne at the place where I go take a shower. I can't say the name and of the place. And I used to work there 2 years ago, and I used to work there 2 years ago, and she used to love me, and me and her used to talk every day when I used to work 2 years ago. So now I have to, because of Starbreaker, the online perp, I have to doctor up my words, So I have to. I can't fully say straight up everything, So I haven't even clocked in yet, and I was supposed to have clocked in 19 minutes ago. And so this time around, I go to try to take my shower, and ever since my stuff got stolen last week, they allowed me to store my stuff, and Miss Joanne, she's just a worker. She's not even a one of the higher ups. She's not one of the managers, bosses, directors, or nothing. But she acts like she delusionally believes she has the authority to dictate that I'm not allowed to have my stuff, So it's like she's been treating me very shitty. Like when I come in and say hi, she treat me like a stranger, and she will turn her head and ignore me. And it's like for the past month or so, I'm like, damn, she must still be grudging against me from 2 years ago. And so she wants to try to pretend to be, people who live perverse lifestyles, they try to overcompensate by trying to pretend to be self-righteous, like they don't think that they do wrong and make mistakes and sin and stuff like that too. You live in a whole perverse lifestyle. But then she sit there and I'm so agitated. I feel like I had to come take some time out in a quiet place to do this video. Even if I can't upload it right now, I at least did the video and got it off my chest, so that I won't have to, and I probably will still be worried and upset all day. But it'll reduce me taking the anger out at work or lashing out here and stuff. So it'll help calm me down, the fact that I can do a doggone video. So she used it against me. And she tried to talk about, because last week she's like, they said they don't want you, she's trying to say, they don't want you to put your stuff back there. And I'm like, well, they let me put my stuff there the last time. And so I said, I already told y'all, my stuff got stolen. She acted like she had no compassion and just didn't give a fuck. And, she wants to all of a sudden act like she's discriminating against homeless people. I said, do you not remember who I am from 2 years ago? I said, man, you used to talk every day. And she used it against me and throw it in my face. Oh, yeah, I also remember when you went off and cussed everybody out and went off on everybody. And that was like using that fake mental health thing. And that was very inappropriate and got all cocky and made all these, trying to be self-righteous and stuff, trying to justify bullying and discriminating. You're grudging against me. She wasn't even there. She just overheard what happened and believing the fake official news story, which is the lie, about Candy just went off on everybody. But I said, you don't even know what the truth about what happened, and she didn't even really care either. But she wants to self-righteously talk about, what you did, was inappropriate and this and that or whatever. And I said, you weren't even there to see what happened, and it's none of your business. I didn't curse you out. But she wants to know, that was very inappropriate what you did 2 years ago and stuff and I said, so you're still holding against me, about what happened 2 years ago, and you don't even. She's like, oh no, I'm not holding that against you. But she's, people do change into a narcissistic abuser when they weren't one before, because now she wants to be a flying monkey with the situation. But she was just looking for some, I guess she's still been hating me, now she's trying to set me up to get kicked out. Either that or she wasn't a perp and now she became a perp ever since hearing that situation about what happened. So I'm like, and she's like, oh, I didn't say you couldn't come take showers here. And I said, I just paid my damn membership yesterday. So that's what they do. They wait till after you pay, after you pay for something, and then all of a sudden you're kicked out. Like if you got to pay to stay in a homeless shelter, they wait till the day after you pay to set up a scenario on purpose to sex you out to get kicked out and then keep all your money for the month. And then you be at a loss. So, but, I'm hoping to tell some higher ups about what she did to me. Because it was one of the directors that gave me the suitcase. And I said, hopefully by Wednesday, I was hoping when I would be off on Wednesday, and I was hoping that by Wednesday, it's not my fault my stuff got stolen, but I was saying hopefully by Wednesday, I can't even think properly, I can't even think straight, and, unwanted intrusive thoughts and being so mad, so I'm upset that, but then, if I tell another person what's going on, then they'd be like, oh, they'd be like, oh, there you go starting your drama, or there you go complaining or being negative. I can't even go to anybody for support with this downright bullying, And so I guess they turned her and she turned into a perp. You're not allowed, being a targeted individual, you're not allowed to have anybody be nice to you and stuff. But, and I told her straight up, I said, you doing stuff like that and you wonder you wonder why I do stuff like lash out and stuff, because look what you're doing to me. You don't even have that power. And I said that, I said, who told you I couldn't have my stuff back there? And so she tried to say, oh, the boss. Well, guess what? The director, I heard the big director, I don't know about the big one, but one of the big directors, got recently fired or something like that. And I figured, well, if she got fired, then I guess it was because she was black, and they try to make like, oh, she hasn't been doing her job or whatever. But the black director, they try to use her as a puppet to try to get rid of me by lying and saying that, oh, Candy is sitting at the same spot all day, every day, and they made a problem out of that. And so it could have been Joanne who made the freaking complaints about me. You know how people say the truth reveals itself. So it could have been her making complaints about me, and then look. And her trying to bully, harass, and lecture me and try to tell me off about myself. She tried to deliberately and on purpose, use one of Aaliyah's song titles, Don't Know What to Tell You, as a way to perp me while being an asshole towards me and stuff like that, And so 2 years ago, she would have never treated me like this. Joanne Dyke, she would have never treated me like this, And she talks with the freaking New York accent. So, I'm freaking mad right now, and I have a right to freaking let off steam. So, I was forced to bring all my luggage and stuff to work. And she tried to say, oh, this is a business. This is not a, well, you're not the big boss to try to, make rules for me, So it's like she become a hardcore perp, act like she trying to get rid of me. And so, the big boss here at work said that we employees couldn't bring a book bag. So, or we had to leave it in a certain room. So, so it's like, well, I was like, well, where am I supposed to put all my stuff? I said, my stuff got so, oh, she shrugged her shoulders like, oh, well, don't know what to tell you. And so you want to throw all these big fits and act like you think you're the big boss when your ass only been working there for 2 years, since 2019. So, you know, you're not a veteran over there. And, you know, you don't make final rules and policies or decisions or anything like that, but you just a perp looking for an excuse to get rid of me because her and this other lady named Donna, you know, everybody else, you know, they're cool with me. They're fine. But her and I mean, this Donna lady, she also was like, I saw her, you know, when I first started coming back, it seemed like she would give me certain looks and stuff like, oh, I can tell she's still bitter from the story she heard a couple of years ago, you know. You know, so based, you know, me being persecuted and stuff based on false rumors and lies and stuff that they heard and gossip and stuff like that when you don't even know the true story. They had that lady, Miss D, who no longer works here, and that lady, I meant to say, and the Dyke Kristen, who was my former boss, she would gaslight the fuck out of me at work at that job, and then Kristen would, you know, act like she wanted to try to hit on me, and then shortly after, you know, Miss D, I have to tell, that's another different video to talk about what Miss D did to me. But I gotta get to work because I have not even started yet, and so I gotta get to work, and I'm upset right now, and you know, I'm feeling a little better since I was able to talk out, you know, my situation, like what I'm going through and stuff. And, you know, that was uncalled for and unnecessary, but I'm hoping the situation can get straightened out, and I hope they fire her ass for doing that to me, for bullying and discrimination. You don't freaking bully the members, and your ass is, you know, one of the employees, and you're not even one of the directors or the bosses.